What up, world? I got something to say. I'm your host, Pastor B. Out here spitting that truth. But as usual, my question is, can you handle it? We bout that life. Spitting that gospel on another level. Are you ready? You said yeah? Alright. Well, let's talk about it. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there in cyber world? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my supporters and subscribers and friends. Thank you as I pursue my journey and this new venture in my life. Thank everybody for their support. Shout out to my kings. Najrel, Israel, Nasir, Christian, Uncle Jeffrey, Ka, Jubilee, my guys I go to war with. Shout out to my podcast crush, Shira Renee, all my family and friends that support me. You know, I be on TikTok a lot, and I find myself watching a lot of angry women to the point where these women are giving advice on how to or what to do in your next relationship. The problem I have with it is because you can hear the anger, the upsetment, and the magnification of what went wrong in their prior relationship in their presentation. And I came to talk today that in order for you to preach healing, you either have to be in the process of healing or be already healed. You can't be mad. This ain't just to the females, to the men too. Just be mad and spitting venom. Mad online, spitting poison. And telling other people based on because you angry with your ex. Based on because you angry with your husband. Based on if you're angry with your wife. Because at the end of the day, when you think about it, you can't heal somebody else if you ain't healed yourself. You can't help nobody else if you don't help yourself. And at the end of the day, everybody at the end of a relationship wants to magnify what went wrong. Oh, he was this, he was that, he was small in certain areas, he didn't live up to it, or she was this, she was that, she ain't do nothing, she ain't cook, she ain't clean, she just basically sat around and did nothing all day. But you say that, and you say this, but there was a time where she was the one. There was a time where he was the one. He was the one that stole your heart. She was the apple of your eye. Y'all was together for years, loving each other. Kids, if you got married, marriage. Why is it that when we break up, the thing we want to talk about and magnify is the negative? That's not going to help nobody else, and it's darn sure not going to help you heal. What we need to be doing is magnifying what was good in those relationships. Keeping that part close to your heart. Especially if it's something that you require in any relationship. You want to focus on that so you can take that into the relationship. Or take that into the next, person you are with. Because a lot of times we bring baggage. Most of the time. because we angry with somebody else. And how fair is that to the new guy? How fair is that to the new girl? All guys are this. This lady said that every man in the world is gay. How is that even possible? All men are gay. Maybe because she found her husband in a bed with another dude. But that ain't got nothing to do with the next man, because that was your husband that did that. So what do you take out of that? That you got to be careful who you give your heart to. But at the same time, you got to go somewhere and heal. Because you can't give advice. Because everything you say is going to be poison. It's going to be venomous. Because of the mindset that you would hurt people. Too many people out here trying to be Dr. Phil. Too many people out here trying to be Steve Harvey. Too many people out here trying to be the love doctor. Y'all remember that on Martin? Too many people. But they haven't even healed themselves. But they out here trying to promote. I'm going to expose myself and tell you where I went wrong. I'm also going to tell you that I had a dope wife. I'm also going to tell you that she was all that. I'm also going to tell you that I didn't take advantage of the time that I had with her. I'm also going to tell you that I didn't value her. I'm not going to say anything negative that she did to me or any negative way she made me feel. That's not going to help me heal. That's going to keep me in a place of anger. That's going to keep me in a place of depression. That's going to keep me in a place of hurt. If I need to heal, I got to think about the dope things that we had. Things I want to take into my next relationship. Even if it's with her. Because you never know what God has planned. I'm not saying that that is the case. Definitely not saying that. But you never know what God has planned. So what do? When you dog someone and you put it out there that he was this, he was that, and then you end up falling back in love with that person. How's that going to work when you spit poison about him? How's that going to work when you said she was this and you said she was that, and you done told everybody, told the world all the negative things about her? How is that going to work? We need to go somewhere and heal. We need to go somewhere and let God help us mend our broken heart. Lift our hung down heads. Cure our loneliness. Because those things will cause you to wild out. Because if you see, I'll talk about me where I have issues at. I see my wife succeeding. Go on, keep succeeding, sweetheart. I see her, even though we're not together anymore, I see her doing her thing. It makes me feel some type of way. Not because I want to be with her. But dang, bro. Now you see how dope she is. It's too late. We got to stop magnifying the negative now that it's over. Grab what was positive. Go in the corner. Go somewhere and heal. Because you're not going to be ready for what God has next for you if you stand in that place of hatred. Everything on TikTok is the man did this, the man did that, the man did this, the man destroyed me, the man. Y'all was together 14 years? You going to tell me there was not a time that the same man did this, same man did that, same man did this, same man did that, and never do nothing good for you? Oh, she did this. Oh, she said that. Oh, she was with her friends, and she was this, and she was that. She was that. She was that. That and this. But at one time, she was all that to you. How do we magnify? Just because it's over, why do we gotta hate one another? Just because it's over, why we gotta beef? Just because it's over, why we can't be cordial to one another, especially since we got kids. We're not ready for another relationship. If we can't speak to each other mature enough to even raise our children when it has nothing to do with our relationship. But yet and still we'll dog them. Dog that father that's trying to be a father. You get mad at him and you'll play porn games with the kids. Or dog that mother. You know what I'm saying? When the kids come around, your mother ain't this, your mother ain't that. That's not good. You not ready if you still mad at your former. You're not ready if you haven't healed over your former. You're not ready if all you talk about is your former. You're not ready if all you post is about your former and you ain't gotta say his name. You know who you talking about. You ain't gotta say his name. You subliminally not talking about him. He knows. You know. And you continue to do it. But yet still say, you ready? You not ready. Because he ain't out your system. And until he is, and until you get to a place where you can start posting some positive things online, you need to go somewhere and heal. You need to go somewhere, talk to God. You need to go somewhere, therapy, something. You giving online relationships. I said this earlier. Anybody that has failed, and all of us have failed, and fallen short of the glory of God. But I'm so tired of hearing people that don't have 14 marriages online trying to give advice. I'm so tired of people that think marriage and relationship is a sport and have failed. Where are the success stories at? We're just talking today. Where are the success stories? We need to hear from y'all. Those 25 years, 30 years. Yeah, why did y'all do it? I don't want to hear from the mad mama. I don't want to hear from the angry papa. Because if the angry papa is touching on something I'm angry about, guess what? I'm going to stay angry. If the mad mama will touch on something that you angry about, I seen it. Yeah, that's true. You right. And duets talking about some, yeah. But then the ones that stand up for the men, I don't see nobody doing no duets with them. The ones that stand up for the women, I don't see nobody backing them. How you want something positive and you spitting negative. How you want something to work when all you are promoting is something that failed. Think about it. You need to go somewhere and heal all the way. Leave people alone. Don't try to date nobody. Go get yourself some help. I know good and darn well I ain't ready. I ain't ready. You know. I can go out on a date or something like that. But as far as the relationship is concerned, there's some things in my life that I still need to heal from. And I don't want to play with nobody, no matter who it is. Or play or pull somebody in to me and I might still be pining over my ex. I won't pull nobody into me and into you. You don't want to put nobody into you and you still pining over your ex. And pining doesn't always mean that you want to be with them or you're in love with them, but pining in the fact that you still angry with them, pining in the fact that all you got in you is venom. All you looking for in a new man is the old stuff that didn't work in your old man. What? All you looking for in your new man is the old stuff that didn't work in your old man. So how is that going to work with the new man? Tongue twister. But just the question. Think about it. As you go on your quest in life, you live your life. Go after what you want. I'm not knocking that. But I'm telling you, in order for it to work, it's going to have to match. How can two walk together except they agree? And if you in anger and another person is not, you don't agree. If you in hate and another person is not, then you don't agree. If you still mad and a person is not, then you don't agree. And the other person doesn't have to be your ex. The other person could be the new person. Be fair to yourself. Be fair to others. You know if you're ready or not. You know. Not ready. I ain't even just talking about it in a ready for a relationship. Ready to give advice. Ready to run your mouth online. Be quiet. Shut up. You're mad. You're angry. You're spitting venom. Go somewhere and heal. The scripture declares, physician, heal yourself. Oh, I'm going to go to the therapist. I don't knock it, go on with it. But the Bible declares that he's given us everything pertaining to life and godliness. Heal yourself and keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, it's a heart matter. And nobody, no physician, no therapist, no pastor, not even your own husband knows the intents of your heart. Only God does. So before we get out here and get on these platforms thinking that we helping somebody, think again. Because you're only hurting yourself and you're only hurting others if you don't heal. Stop. Recognize and be fair to somebody else that doesn't even know you. And you out there giving that advice. Somebody gonna follow that. Somebody that was almost out of that anger heard you and was pulled right back in. We need to go somewhere, shut our mouths, shut down our emotions, and heal. And then what? Because healing will cause you to mature. Maturity will cause you to go back and try to see what you learned from that previous relationship. Maturity will cause you to say, nah, it wasn't her. It was me. And people be saying stuff like, oh, it's what that person let go on and let put up with. Nah, that's bull crap. Because stop acting like you wasn't in love with him. Stop acting like you wasn't in love with her. Admit the truth, and then you can be healed. Because that person is always on your mind, and everything you talking about is a shot at that person, then there's something still there. It might not be love, could be hate. It could be unforgiveness. It could be jealousy. There are a lot of things that we regard in our heart when we're hurt and we get mad. What are we going to do? I'm telling you, you need to go somewhere and heal. Because at the end of the day, it's not fair to someone else who has already healed and are ready for a relationship for you to drag your baggage into another relationship. You may have great intentions, but you're not ready. You may have great ideas, but you're not ready. You may have a great plan, but you're not ready. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to everybody that's angry and hurt and spitting negativity and posting negativity and co-signing negativity and reposting negativity and agreeing with negativity. You're never going to get what you want as long as you agree with negativity. Let it go. And go somewhere and heal. I just wanted to talk a little bit because TikTok is full of angry black women. And I say black, not because black women are the only ones that are angry, but that's all I've seen. So I only can talk from what I've seen. And I'm like, dang, come on, every dude ain't. I mean, and then even if that be the case, but what did you do? That's what I worry about in the relationship. Now that I look back, I don't point the finger at her. I was telling her, I told her, I told God on you. And she laughed. She said, what you mean? I said, that wife you gave me, it was her. And God said, no. Son, what did you do? How did you handle her? What was your response to things? How were you flowing? How did you treat her? Forget her part. I'm going to deal with her. This is what God is saying to me. But I'm talking to you. As a husband, did you do what you were supposed to do? And you had to break me down. There's no way that a man is ready to move on if he's still pining. And like I said, pining doesn't always mean that you in love with that female. Pining could be hatred. It could be vitriol. It could be unforgiveness and even jealousy. Because you see that person moving on, you see that person succeeding in life, and you think what could have been. So then the next thing you post is haterade. Why? It's because you won't go somewhere and take what was positive. If you love that person so much, take what was positive, put it close to your vest, and then move on. And take that. If that's what you require, go heal and then move on. Now move on to the next person. That's not what I mean. What I mean is move on in your thinking. So now what you post is positive. Now what you say is positive. Now what you agree with is positive, and you can really help somebody that needs help. You can't help nobody if you're angry. You can help them to be angry. But what are we podcasting for? If we're not going to tell the truth and expose a lie. And sometimes when you do that, you got to expose yourself. So, last but not least, I'm going to tell you one more time. Go somewhere and heal. That's all I got to say for today. I thank you for your support. You know what I'm saying? We got another episode coming up on Friday. And we're looking forward to putting that out there for you. But in the meanwhile, in between time, stay blessed. I love you guys. And the reason why I'm on here right now is because I got something to say.